It's the ability to get round quicker means that other tasks can be done that wouldn't have been done previously. So I'm Gary Armstrong, I'm the golf course manager at Hellidon Lakes, which is in Northamptonshire on the Northamptonshire-Warwickshire border. We had some issues with productivity with our older machines, and the traditional kind of ride-on mower was something that, you tend to go down that route. We decided to look kind of broader, and the Snake was something that was mentioned. We've got another golf course in the group, and they already ran 2 Snakes, I think. So it was mentioned a couple of years ago. One of the directors said to me, "Oh, Gary, we think that this will do a job at Hellidon," and I immediately said no, because I thought it would be too undulating, but I've been proved wrong. So the brief was to find something that would cover ground quickly and give a quality finish. George Brown's came out, we looked at what the options were. Because we needed a new tractor, we decided to go probably more down a traditional route of a tractor with an implement, so that we can then, when the implement's not being used, we can then use the tractor for other things, rather than a dedicated mower, which is kind of probably only going to be used for during the growing season and then is, if you like, parked up. So going down this route with the tractor and Snake gives us that flexibility. It's really, really quick to take on and off, so you're not wasting any time. One of the massive problems and issues that we had last year was the amount of clippings that were being dropped by our previous machine, which was a traditional ride-on rotary mower, and we just haven't got that at all this year. So having used self-propelled units before, the big difference is that the operator is in a sealed, comfortable cab, so that's a big plus, and the quality of cut we've found is equal to anything that we would have used if it was a standalone machine. And certainly, I can keep going back to the operators. So he's more productive, because if you're sat on a machine where you're exposed to all of the elements, then you don't work as hard. It's just simple. So we're finding that it's increased productivity that way as well. So if you're considering using a Trimax Snake for your golf course, I would say go into it with an open mind. We were not necessarily looking at this, but we had it put in front of us, and it was because we've got one in the group. I could identify that it had been used already on another golf course that we know very well. Got to be a little bit more open-minded, and certainly it's the ability to get round quicker means that other tasks can be done that wouldn't have been done previously. Once we trialled it, we knew we'd made the right decision, and that's certainly been proved this year.